3, 2, 1. You'll never have the sacred stone. Oh, this you crazy mother.
What's up? What's up? What's up, everybody? What is up? I decided to come on. I had some time between stuff. So I'm going to build some stuff live here tonight. I did get to watch the UFC last night. It was crazy UFC. John Jones did win, but Chris Cyborg lost, which that's crazy. Kim Dixon, what's up? I hope everything's all right with you. I just seen somebody say something. Hopefully everything's okay. What am I doing? I'm using Google Hangouts right now. Now, I am going to do like a coffee talk tomorrow morning. Something a little different though. I'm gonna like review my Instagram for the year. So Ken Shamrock did not fight last night. So yeah, I had watched that, and then something pretty cool happened. Nothing too big, but something pretty cool for me. Anyway, I guess it's good for everybody, but it's going to be the stupidest thing when I tell you. But anyways, what's up, Addy J, Anarchy Coiled, Angry Aliens, Bassmaster Cube, Casper Coils, Corey Unknown, Daytime Frank's here. What's up, Frank? Drip Coils, Justin Crabtree, Kim Dixon, Lionel Velez, Mr. Burgundy, is where the art is, Raven Shadow Vapes, Kungen, Simple Vapes, Steve King, Stoozy, Stu, Ty Lot, Vaping Elevator Guy, and Warren Edwards. And there's somebody else in here. What's up, Joe? I'll say what's up, even though I seen you just got a little time outage up in here. I don't know what you said. I could check. I don't know if it was an accident. If I didn't say hi. Oh, you retracted your message. Okay, what's up, Joe? You did not get timed out. Your son's having surgery. That sucks. On New Year's Day. Wait, New Year's Eve. New Year's Eve. So I got off tomorrow and New Year's Day, and I'm actually going to take off so I could get caught up on stuff. I did work all weekend. I was going to go live for just a little bit today, but I'm all right. So I labeled the video. I labeled the video 0.1 ohm fralien. What I meant to put is 0.1 ohm stainless steel fralien. So anybody that likes to vape 0.1 ohm or 0.12, actually even, I'm going to do a 0.1 ohm fralien coil. Stainless steel fralien. I did it again. Yeah, I work all the time. Nothing new here. Nothing new here. So what has happened that was pretty cool is, you know, yeah, I hope everything goes well, Kim. I don't know exactly what's going on, but what had happened was, you know, I have Netflix just like everybody else. I've had Netflix for a pretty long time. I like Netflix. Just about everything I watch is on Netflix. Damn near everything. So when I kept going on Netflix on the computer, apparently I forgot the password to my Netflix. So it was only on my TVs. So I never had it here, you know, like here in front of the build station. If I ever had to watch anything, it had to be YouTube stuff. The thing is there ain't a lot of YouTube stuff that I don't listen to at work. So I basically had to call Netflix and be like, listen, I don't know my fucking password and I need to get on my Netflix. So basically now I have Netflix right here, which is very good because now I could like build and watch Netflix and fill orders and watch Netflix like right here at the table. So I started to watch what's it called? There's a couple things I really want to watch on there. There's and there's things that I could just watch like that I just need to get I want to watch again. You know, just series that I could just binge watch and sit up here and do. This is on my second floor. This is like a room in my second floor. It's like an office on my second floor. So the big TV's downstairs. So I wanted to watch I started watching Avengers, Infinity Wars. I just started watching it today. Shameless, I love Shameless. I've only got up to like the 6th season or something. Yeah, I love Shameless, but there's other ones that I like. I think I would like Peaky Blinders. I want to check that out. People told me that I would like that. And then like there's other series that I could just straight up watch again that I didn't watch all the seasons, like American Horror Story. I've only watched like half of them seasons. So I could sit up here and watch the rest of them. There's another show out called The Innocent Men or The Innocent Man or something. Bird Box I heard is good. It looks all right. I feel like Bird Box, like the preview, I've seen the whole movie. It seems like they just give you the whole movie in the preview. Yeah, I heard Peaky Blinders is very good. So I don't dig comedies too much. I like stand-ups. I was watching one of there's a couple stand-up comedians I like. I was watching whatchamacallits yesterday. What the fuck is his name? Chris D'Elia. I was watching Chris D'Elia last night. So I'll get to watch I watch Stranger Things, yeah. I have to watch like the last episode of the 2nd season. Gallbladder. Gallbladder sucks. Yeah. It's like one of them organs you don't need and it could really fuck you up. But good, he's getting it removed. That's like something they should just fucking remove when you are born. Should just take out some stuff like tonsils, gallbladder. What else? There's another one. There's another organ we don't need. Yeah, I bet it sucks. I heard it's a lot of pain too. At least it's tomorrow. Tomorrow he gets to get rid of that thing. Yeah, I hope everything goes good. Appendix. Yep, the appendix. Fuck that appendix. Fuck that appendix right in the ass. Fuck that thing. Fuck gallbladder and fuck tonsils. Fuck appendix, fuck gallbladder, and fuck tonsils. Fuck them. Fuck all of them. And while you're at it, fuck. Nah, actually, you need that for balance. I was going to say fuck the little toe, but I think you need that. Fuck teeth, too. You know what? Fuck teeth. I don't even think I need teeth. They're just a fucking hassle. Fuck teeth, man. Fuck wisdom teeth, in fact. Just wisdom teeth. Fuck wisdom teeth. Fuck wisdom teeth. Fuck them R17s, whatever the fuck they're called. Them, the spleen. Fuck a spleen. Fuck a liver. Fuck a heart. Fuck them all. This is a family fucking friendly channel. You don't need toes. You hardly need fingers anyway. So why would you need them down there? What the fuck? That one? What? That one signed by Twisted Messes himself? That one? That's a picture we did of a bunch of our builds on the Resistance crew that we posted on Instagram. Tag Twisted Messes when we were doing the braids for Blue. And he said, send me the pictures, I'll make you a poster. And then he ended up signing all of them. You see right below the Resistance crew. It's signed by Kent Hill, Twisted Messes. I can't walk without my toes. Try me. Fucking try me. I bet I can. I bet I can. Fuck the penis. Fuck everything. Fuck it all. No, but really, fucking appendix, fuck a gallbladder, and fuck your tonsils. And your wisdom teeth. Fuck them. Fuck all of them. All right. Right? That reminds me of that joke. It's useless as tits on a bull. Fuck y'all if you doubt me, yeah. Spaghetti, spaghetti. We kind of need our hands to build, kind of. All right. Just leave my hands. All right, so first I'll do the 0.1 ohm. .1 ohm stainless steel fralien. 0.1 ohm stainless steel fralien. That vape's very good. 0.15 wrap around 3 millimeter. Yes, the Eagles are going to the playoffs. Crazy, crazy, crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy. Crazy stuff. Who would have thunk it? Y'all fucked up. Y'all fucked up. Yeah. You injured our secondary quarterback, and we had to put in Nick Foles again. You fucking injured our secondary first part of the season. Yeah, we had to put in our Nick Foles. Crazy, crazy. I don't know why he did that. Bourbon custard. When I say our secondary quarterback, I'm talking about Wentz. Yeah. So all stainless. This will be, I'm going to get out the wires I'm going to use real quick so you know what I'm using and you know what kind of decor I'm working with here. So first and foremost, 0.3 stainless steel ribbon, 0.3 ribbon, stainless steel 0.3, 29 gauge frames. Huh? What you talking about? Casper asked to make an announcement, FYI. Okay. Just do any announcement. Announcement time. I got Netflix in the build station. Whoop, 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 whoop. I hope that was good enough. And 36 gauge stainless steel. Here's another announcement. 25 gauge is the decor. 25 gauge decor. I have 25 gauge right here. Doing a fundraiser. A fundraiser for what? Not Bird Box. I think I'm gonna wait on Bird Box. One of our own in the community has a son with a heart defect. Builds for Lucas. So whose thing should people look at? Whose feed should people look at? Should people go to your feed, Casper? If you want, Casper, I don't know who you're planning this with. You, Kim or Raven. Casper, if you want to give me like all the information and text it over or email it whenever, if you could do it, unless that's all the information. Oh, there is a GoFundMe too, huh? If you want to send me that link, whoever, send me the information, and tomorrow morning in the shorter video that I'm doing, I'll say it right in the beginning. Just give me all the information. Coils are easy, but if you want me to put the information out on my stuff, send it to me. That's pretty easy. 25 gauge, 36 gauge stainless steel, all stainless steel. I'm going to clap in this for at least 14 inches because that's what I'll need for one set. I'm going to mute the microphone. All right, so I have 28 inches, so I could do 2 sets. It's actually 29. I'm going to hold the wire, put my drill in reverse, and loosen. I can make sure it's loose by pinching it and seeing if it's moving. Cut this 36 here. I can get this 36 put away. Cut down here and D-core. All right, there's a D-core for you. 28 inches, which will do 4 coils, 2 sets. Might as well do as many as you can, but it's good to have your measurements down so you don't waste too much wire by making too big of a D-core. All right, so D-cored off of 25. This is 36 gauge stainless steel. Now, what I can do is get my ribbon. Now, I'm not a big fan of doing two sets at a time. I don't mind doing 3 coils at a time, but I think I'm just going to do 1 set for now. So this is a brand new spool of 0.3. I'm going to get it out. I can cut this first bit off Don't need that. And then I'm going to take some of this 0.3 ribbon and get it out to about 18 inches. I need 16 of it really, but I like to do a little extra just for the prep. And I'm going to get out 4 pieces at 18 inches. So this is going to be an 8-ply fralien because I really like 8-ply fraliens. They're my favorite. They're easier to wrap than a 6 or a 4-ply, but they still vape very good, like very quick. All that happy horse shit. Horse shit. So what happens when they donate is the coils going up for a raffle? That's the information you could give me, stuff like that. Like how do you win the coils or stuff like that. Cameron, I've made these fucking fraliens so many times. So many times. They might go up more. They ain't going to go lower. Stainless steel always moves, but they're definitely going to be at least 0.1 all the time. Cameron, this may be your first time here, but I've been doing this for a while, dude. I know you have alien making fool in your name and shit, but I could have done that too. I'm pretty good, dude. I'm pretty fucking good. Hate to break it to you, brother man. Hate to say it. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe it's the wire you're using. I don't know. Maybe you do, maybe you don't. Maybe you wrap them too damn tight. All I know is these are 0.1. My 0.9s are with 28 gauge. I do 0.09, 28 gauge 0.3. They always come out to a 0.9, 0.08, 0.09. Mostly 0.09, and they move up. And yeah, just unfortunately, I make more than aliens. So that name wouldn't do good for me. But there are aliens in my name. They're only stitched mohawks, but where is my 40? That I just had? Fucking camera installed. There it is. But where love to do 2 sets and try it, but this is actually a set for somebody else, so I won't be trying it. I mean, there's a whole bunch of stuff that comes into play when you're talking about 0.01 ohms. There's lead length, there's definitely the wrapping, there's the cleaning the coils, there's a whole bunch of stuff. When I do these, because I vape these myself too, I vape these same exact coils, and I can't use them on some of my devices if they're lower than 0.1. But when I make these ones, these same exact ones, and I clean them, I wrap them, I clean them, I install. After firing, after getting out all the hot spots, they're going to start lower at first. After getting out all the hot spots, they say 0.10, and they go up from there. When you heat them up, they go up. Stainless steel almost never stays the same resistance as it does when you first hit the button, but it goes up, it doesn't go down. The lowest is the resting. But then again, I don't use the same wire every time either. I mean, for the most part, I use this pure Adamus stainless steel. Yeah, that ain't right. I don't know what you're talking about. It says 226 alien and 9 around a 2.5 is a point. No, that's not right. But some mods also don't read. Like, there's some mods that will read, especially if it's a mod that can't fire below 0.1. It'll give you like the benefit of the doubt at a 0.08, 0.09, but it won't read that. It'll read 0.1. I've had mods that did that they don't fire below 0.1, but I would put a lower build on, and it would still say 0.1 and fire it if it was very close. So also, if your mod says 0.09 and mine says 0.1, this build could be 0.0999, you know? And yours is going to just read it at 0.1, mine's going to read it at 0.09. It could be 0.0959 because there's more numbers than just 0.09. It gets, goes to the hundredths, thousandths, all that. So some mods will round up, some will round down. But I could literally wrap a coil like this and go like this and tell the ohms. And Ned showed me that. I just go like this, and once I make that connection, I'm like, yeah, that's going to be a 0.14 single. And then I know it's a 0.07 dual. And Ned showed me that. So to argue with me about the fact is just ridiculous. Fucking ridiculous. And Cameron, just so you, in case you didn't know, I am the best builder of 2018, so I don't know. Maybe that shit will work on fucking Turk or something. It ain't gonna work over here. Not tonight. Not up in here. Maybe in 2 days when it's 2019, but tonight it ain't working. It ain't working. Not tonight. Not up in here. No, it could really be so many things, Cameron. You could really make, it could be so many things. It doesn't have to be just the mod. It could be so many. Shit, one of us might have had fucking Canthal spools or some shit. I don't know. Maybe I'm building with all Canthal. I didn't even know it for 3 years, but right, meter? I'm like the Amanda Nunes of building so far. This is crazy. Must be a real fucking honor. I might need to get a different camera with a wide angle fucking lens to fucking fit this big head in. It's 8 pieces. 8 pieces of ribbon. 8 pieces of 0.3. Actually, if I wanted to get 0.11 with the 5 wraps, I would do 30 gauge. That's usually what I get with them, a 30 gauge. Because this particular fralien was something that I wanted to get for a while. And for a little bit, I was doing it all with 0.4, and I was only able to put like 5 strands of 0.4 in there to get to the 0.1, and I didn't like that. Lime Dog Chris wants to know if you're down to fuck meter. All right. All right. That's ready. Still vaping this Rebirth. I haven't got the video because I'm too fucking focused on getting stuff done. But this is a Easy Dripper double XL 50 mils Easy Dripper. Get them out of Dory Liquid. They're awesome. You just pump them and it shoots juice in. Usually 2 pumps is perfect for like a a bottom airflow. That's definitely canthal. Definitely canthal, y'all. Oh, snap. What else is canthal? This is canthal too. It's not sticking as good as that 28 was. I guess the spool's too big. All right, let me get this fralien on the drill. Maybe if I wonder if I have another pair of these fraliens around. I never checked. No. Pablo, what's up? Warren might not be old enough in the chat to know the term nickheads. Not a lot of people use it all the time. So yeah, I'll get to the close-up. You're lucky you didn't get one of them boxes. Where's my clamp? I'm gonna clamp my D cord that I D cord off at 25. What, in jail? They vape in jail? I'm assuming that's just by the last two comments. I'm assuming that's where you were. Yeah, that's crazy. Is it because it's easier to hide and there's not as much of a smell? Or is it because the vape life strong in them? I'm glad you're out, man. Fucking sucks. Yeah, different people have different methods of doing things that are easier for them. For me, this is easier. For some people, no stretch is easier. For some people, just paying for them's easier. All right. Let me check if that's 4-inch, because I need 4-inch for each coil. And I only have 8-inch here, so that should be good. Get another D-core. It's all about practice, and I'm sure lots of you seen that sometimes I do fuck up. I do. But the more you practice, the easier it gets. I've had a lot of practice, as we discussed a little earlier. And done. All right. cat in the room for a couple reasons. One is because cats love wire and stuff. Two, my cat probably wouldn't leave me alone most of the time. And three, I don't want it to get hurt with all the like cutoffs that may be around or stuff like that. Yeah, there's quite a lot of female builders out right now. Yeah. All right. Now these fraliens are a little harder to wrap than the 28 gauge frames. But it's kind of all about the approach you take. I need to try a 26 gauge decor on these. This wrap doesn't seem tight enough. It seems like it's way harder to wrap because of how tight the alien is. It was just very hard to wrap. Very hard to get it looking like that, and I'm a little scared of the second one. But there it is. It's a pretty small fralien compared to the other ones. But that S shape, though. I could just tell, like, it's just very, just wants to go all over the place. So you got to be very careful. When you wrap, and you're basically just wrapping a very little bit at a time. Yeah, this one even came out a little more spaced, but that's okay. See, this one's a little more wonky with the wrapping. So yeah, next time I'm going to try 26 gauge decor, see if that works a little better because I don't really like how that feels. And it seems like every time I do them, it's the same thing. They always feel a little loosey-goosey. I'm just going to label them and move on to the next thing. Just need a pen. Did I bring up my pen? I did bring up my pen. So these are stainless steel, 29, 8 times 0.3, and 36. Booyah. Labeled, bagged, ready to go. All right, now the next thing I wanted to do is some kind of corrugated staple stagger fuse Claptons. No, Pure Atomist is no more. And I would never recommend going to Pure Atomist anymore. Fuck Pure Atomist. No, Pure Atomist, I haven't been on that for over a year now. There's been talks about another sponsor, but so far, no. Let me get these in a baggie so I don't forget what kind of wire it is. Label this 25D 36 SS. Booyah. Booyah. Decors in there. Put them aside. I got a bunch of them bags with decors. All right. 56 viewers. Pretty awesome. Pretty awesome. As much as I don't really feel like doing round frames, I'm going to do round frames and just be very careful. Kate Nicole, what's up? Yeah, they're moderators. They could kick people out, put people on timeout, and they could also throw links up that people could go to. I didn't understand what you were saying. Yeah. Yeah, moderators. All right. So first, I guess I will do 27 gauge. Under 6 hours until your New Year's? Damn. Where do you live, in the future? That's fucking quick. Yeah, Lime Dog's been around for quite a bit. Brad's usually in here a lot. I'm surprised Brad's not here. I mean, Justin Crabtree has been here forever. Yeah, there you go. You can listen to the episode on I'm No Joe. I was thinking about doing a chat with it and writing down notes from the fights for after the fights. I still could. The thing is I didn't watch every single fight. I watched all the pay-per-view fights. And I didn't watch every single of the other fights. Chris Parks comes in here sometimes. He comes in sometimes. Not all the time, but he's in here quite a bit. He does come in here. Who else was always here? Yeah, Brad Collins is here a lot. There's still some people that never came over from Instagram. They just stay on Instagram and don't come over here. That when I go over live on Instagram, I see them there, but that's about it. What's your other name, Angry Alien? Because I'm recognizing people by their names, and I'm talking about, I mean, I've been doing this for over a year now. I'll have to go back and check my YouTube and see how long. I've been on YouTube over a year. And I was on Instagram for a couple months before that. So we're talking about Kungjin 016. You were just in here on under that name, weren't you? What's going on here? Are you two people? Yeah, we're not talking about who follows me on IG. See, Pablo Cruz said something earlier. He said nickheads. And somebody was like, haha, nickheads. And he was like, what's so funny? You know, because he's been in the slam roll. He probably knows how to shank some people. I'm kidding, but that's funny. I'm not innocent either, but he said nickheads, which is like when I started on whatchamacallit, on Instagram, that was something that people used to use, like use guys. So now what people say, Pablo, is this is a hashtag too. And it's also a code for 10% off Adore e-liquid. More of a ndevine, yeah. So now people say that. And sick of it. Pablo might have been here for sick of it. That was pretty early in the YouTube. But nickheads damn near all the way back from never had the chance. Where, Pablo, where are you from? Where are you living at now, or wherever? Oh yeah, I had the ants. Yep, that's right. I had them ants that one year. I didn't get them this year. That was weird. I didn't get them this year. But yeah, that one year I had ants. Yeah. I had Washington State. Okay, so okay. Who else is in Washington State? Clean as Fuck Coils is, right? Yeah, Clean as Fuck Coils, I think, is in Washington. Yeah, the one time we had a real bad ant problem. And every once in a while I would have the camera down to the table and you would see me building, and then you would see a little ant go and he would just walk along. That was awesome. But I didn't get them this year, even with the air conditioner. There was no ants. I can't find my big clamp. I kind of need it. Here's my little one. So where's the big one? Here, clampy. Aha! Well, Kim Dixon, I don't know if Kim was around, and if she wasn't in chat. We're talking, I mean, Pablo is talking like when I started on, not even on YouTube. I don't even know if Pablo was here on YouTube. Maybe. I mean, Pablo's talking about stuff over a year ago. I mean, you figure he's talking about ants that were in the summertime, not this summer, the summer before that. So he's talking 2 summers ago. All right, Frank. Go Eagles. I'm going to use 38 gauge. I got 27 gauge stainless steel. The whole point of the coils that I'm making now, good job, Potent Blotter. Fuck them pills, too. Fuck them pills. Fuck them. Fuck them, fuck them, fuck them. All right. Yeah, still the resistance crew, yeah. Yes, the resistance crew is still going strong. Stronger than ever, I would say, actually. stronger than ever, I think. I would say so. I'm going to do a double loop method here, which I just did a couple days ago, so I'm not going to get too into it and waste too much time. Just know that when you do a loop method, you do want to no matter what kind of loop method you do, you still want very good spacing. You don't want to have bad spacing, believe me. It's a nightmare. So I'm doing this weighted loop method here, using the mask's 30 millimeter for the weight. So I never go all the way to the end. But I'm going to cut my loop off now. I'm going to take this wire, hold it the fusing wire, put my drill in reverse, and loosen my clapton a little bit. Just like if I were going to decore it. And now I can cut everything clean. And there's my frame. My frames. All right, now what I want to get next is damn, I'm running low on some. I don't have any 0.4 stainless steel. 0.3, 0.2, 0.3. I have like 1.4 per. I mean, I guess that's not so surprising. Yep, time to order some more. Okay, that's what it is. Let's see how much I have left on this spool. Not 16 inches, so this may be my corrugated one. This piece of stainless steel I have here is going to be the one I corrugate. I don't have to use 0.4. Well, I did do 27, so I should use 0.4. I got 0.4 can flow here. I wanted to make all this stainless, but I guess I can't do that now. That's okay. I'm getting out 3 pieces at 16 inches of Canthol 0.4. I'm going to take the stainless steel piece and run it through the paper quiller to corrugate it, which is basically just gears. And when I send it through, it's going to come out this end, bent, and corrugated. What's up, Jamie? I'm going to take this corrugated piece and just stretch it a little just to make it a little more straight. All right, let me get this off of here so I don't keep hitting it and messing it up. Take that and put it to the side for now. That's my frames. Yeah, homeboy Josh hasn't done a video in a long time, over a year. I mean, the last video I remember him doing was like the mesh RDA. I think he did one after that, but that's the last one I remember. It was a long time ago. My water squonk is running out of water. All right. So I'm pretty prepped right here. Now I just got to get my frames cut in half, put them on, and start fusing up. So basically what I'm going to do is take this piece that I staggered, which is 16 inches, and at the 8-inch mark, which is halfway, I'm going to dab it with hot glue. All right, I cut it in half, bent both with a 90-degree angle, and now I'm going to put the staple stack in the middle, without touching the staggered wires too much. I don't want to mess them up. They are loose now. So I'm just trying to get myself set up to start fusing. Get this on the swivel, on the drill. No, this is 0.4 corrugated. I did everything 0.4 ribbon for this one. Just waiting for this hot glue to dry. Yeah, it's probably your swivels. What are you trying to do with it that it keeps twisting? All right. Van Helsing's awesome. I actually quite enjoy Van Helsing. The movie, it would seem like a movie I wouldn't like, but I actually seen that in the movies, and I actually quite like that movie. It's like a good horrible movie, you know? There's like some movies that are pretty bad, but they're still enjoyable. So that's one of them for me. What's up, Wombowski? All right. Well, I'm going to see that I don't really use a lot of binders here, so it sounds like you're going a little quicker than I am. It's all in the beginning here, how you start off, but the only binding thing I have is all the way down at the end. The rest are just hanging. The corrugated is not attached to the swivel, just the ribbon. And it is really, it's a lot about all good swivels, because if it turns, it turns. Now I just need my 38 gauge stainless steel. I think I am going to skip fuse this. Actually, I'm definitely going to skip fuse this. So just get it started here. Now the first part doesn't matter. The only thing that matters about it is that I keep this build together nice and flat. Nothing's messing up. That's all I'm worrying about in the beginning here. I just want to make sure it stays flat. Everything stays where it's supposed to be, because the beginning is going to set you up for the rest. As long as the beginning's nice and straight and flat, then that means the rest should go nice and flat. So now that I started wrapping a little bit, I'm going to take some thin pliers and flatten a bit, just like that. I don't care what this beginning part looks like. I even got some binder under there that I don't even care about right now. As long as it stays flat, that's all I care about in the beginning here. Because if I get a good base to start off with, it should stay flat all the way down. You start off flat, it should keep going flat. Alright. Now that I'm past that, I want to get my nylon pliers and flatten it. And now I want to straighten out my fuse. I want to make sure that I'm going into this straight. I don't want to start off on an angle because then I might start zigzagging down there. So I'm going to hold the wire straight and go into the next fuse across from it exactly. So I'm just going straight, no angle like that, straight. I start off straight. This will be in a lead anyway. And once I know that I'm straight, I'm going to open that angle up just a little bit. So I'm going to do a couple more. I guess since I opened up the angle already, I'll continue with that. And you just want to keep going back with your nylons and flattening. The more you get done, the less you'll have to do that. Do like 10 more fuses. Nylon. All right, one thing is my drill's on too fast. I feel like I keep either opening up the angle too much, or maybe I just need to flatten again. Sometimes if you don't flatten, that ribbon will hold the fuse wire up. So if it's not flattened and the ribbon wire is sticking up on one side, let me try to explain it like this. You have your two frames and your ribbon. When they're flat, they're all on the same plane. But if they start twisting and stuff, the ribbon goes up. All right, and you got to flatten it back down with the pliers. If the ribbon's up, all right, and you're trying to come up with the fuse wire, it's going to hit the ribbon first and not go into the groove as easy. But if you flatten it, the groove's right there. But if the ribbon's sticking up, it's going to hold the fuse wire and it's going to make it hump, and it's going to be harder to get to this one if the ribbon's sticking up. So you got to flatten it out. And when it's flattened, it's going to be way easier. That's why flattening is more important than just for looks. It's also making the fusing easier. And you do it all the time. All the time. Don't, even if your fusing's going good, still just flatten it just because. It just looks better. I mean, look at that. Sometimes you got to think of the wire. When we look at these wires, when we look at these small wires, we look at them as something small. But if you were to imagine them bigger, which it's easier to imagine them bigger if you have like glasses on or something. But if you imagine them even bigger, like the size of you, and you were thinking what's happening, what could possibly be going wrong? Because most of the mistakes that happen with building, or most of the things that are going wrong, are your fault. I mean, quite honestly, that just is. I mean, the wire doesn't change overnight. It doesn't start doing different shit. It does the same shit all the time. It depends how you do it. It depends how you prep it, how you're fusing it, how your hands are moving, how much you're rushing or not rushing it. It's all you. I mean, it's like a computer, and they say operator error. It's your fucking fault, Stu. It's all your fault. It's not the wire's fault. It's your fucking fault. If you're zigzagging, guess what? You didn't space it good enough. I do it all the time. Shit, I might get halfway down this and recognize I didn't space this one good, and I might start zigzagging. I mean, we shall see. But I hear lots of people saying, you know, when they're building, like, oh, this wire's fucking up. I even say it. once you realize you're the problem, you could realize that you're also going to be the solution. Admitting you have a problem, right? That's the first step. You need to take an inventory of your fucking build life, dude. And dudettes. You need to take a fucking wire inventory. All right, meter. I'm almost done the first coil. Now my corrugated is starting to do that. Look, this is what my wire looks like an inch away. So that's that there, and then see it starts to fudge up. So I'm going to do as much as I can, but once it starts looking like it's going to give me problems, I'm going to have to make some kind of adjustment. Because this just happens the way I do it. It just happens, and I just have to fix it, which really isn't that hard to do. Pretty much just taking the clip off and putting it back on is usually what I have to do. Really not liking my lighting in this section. Maybe I could do something like that, might help. Now, I'm in between two coils. Let's say if I was zigzagging, this would be the place where I would try to reset and skip a few spaces because it would be a part I would cut off anyway. But I'm good right now. I'm not in a bad situation, so I'm just going to keep going, keep flattening, keep fusing, but one coil's done. So I did 4 out of the 8-inch. So as I fuse and flatten my corrugate, it's starting to get back in line, so I don't really have to make any adjustments right now. I still will soon, but not right now. I could just keep going. Oops. All right. So I guess I'll go a little more, make the adjustment. I'm pretty much breezing through this second coil pretty good, so. Once you get the feeling down, the proper angle, the more you get down the wire, if your spacing's all the same and good, it gets easier. All right. So hopefully you can see this. You see it, it just looks messy, right? Just messy. The corrugated sticking up. I'm going to unclip this. I'm going to try to pull the corrugated a little tighter, even though I might not be able to. But just undoing that, kind of pinching it all together and re-clipping it should be good. You could also leave the clip off if you want it. I may have to leave the clip off. Not sure. So if I didn't have to pinch, I could probably run right down this wire. But you got to pinch it. As easy as it feels like it's going to be, you got to pinch it. It's going to make it actually easier. Just got to be patient. I'm taking this clip off and leaving it off. So nothing's holding the end now. I only got like 1.5 inches more to fuse. You don't want to hold much tension on this fusing wire. because it will crush the corrugated. You want just enough tension to get it wrapped around. And pull it all together. All right, so I'm at the very, very end, and I like to fuse these all the way, not just skip fuse at the very, very end. So now I bring my angle back in. Like so. And that's it. I'm done. I'm just going to fuse the end here just to see what I get, but it's not going to be worth anything. It'll just be fun to look at. I'm done. All right. Cut off this end. Cut off this end. And there is my corrugated staple stagger fuse clapped in. Too much light. Come on. Skip fuse. Thank you, everybody. All right. So, I mean, there's other stuff you could do with this wire, but that's all I'm doing. I'm actually making these for somebody. Thanks, everybody. Thank you. So, let me wrap them up. Let me just cut them in half. Got a little less than 8. I got like 7.5. Oh, wow. Not even 7.5. Holy smokes. Oh, wow. I might have cut off a bit too much. I got like 6.5. Still fine, but damn. I like looking at them together. You could fuse these together if you wanted to. If they're skip fuse and the spacing's good, I could put something in the middle or not put something in the middle and fuse them bitches right together. One day I should do that. Today is not the day because I needed these, but one day we're going to do that. I'm going to put something in the middle and fuse them some guns. Just like that. It'll be super wide. Spacing's got to be really good to do that, though. So these are going to be really just for looks. Tobias just did that. Yeah, Tobias uses that cutting in half and putting together to his advantage quite a bit. It's pretty cool when people do it. It's not something lots of people always think of, but it's something you could do quite often, is do a long strand of something cool, especially staggered, cut it in half, and fuse it together. These are one of my favorite coils to make and look at, and that's kind of what I'm making them for. It's just for the person getting them to have a cool coil from me that I'm going to color up, and they could just be like, ooh, ndevine sent me some cool colored corrugated staple stagger fused Claptons, and they're badass. They do vape all right, too. I mean, some people don't like them, but I think they vape all right. They get a lot of air in them. How many pieces of 0.4 if you did I would use the same amount. This isn't for vaping. These would be low anyway, but if I had stainless, I would have did the same thing, all stainless. 3 pieces on either side, but only the corrugated stainless for the ribbon. Everything else is stainless besides the 3 on either side are Kanthal. The 3 ribbons on either side are Kanthal. Everything else is stainless. 0.4, 27, 38. 0.4 stainless corrugated. But yeah, I would have did the same thing if it was all stainless, but these would have been just to look at. If you did this all stainless and wanted to vape them, they'd probably be around a 0.07, something like that. 4 wrap, yeah. If you wanted to vape them, I'd probably do 28 gauge frames. Yeah. Pretty cool. What kind of ribbon did you use, Cameron? Nah, these are still going to be like a 0.9. They're still going to be low, like a 0.9-ish. I don't know if they'll hit 0.1. 4 wrap, I don't think they'll hit a 0.1. What were your fraliens then, Cameron? because that's like the same as your fraliens that you were talking about. Were your fraliens that you were talking about 0.4 or 0.3? Yeah, you could do that. My problem with microclaptons right now is I don't have the wires to do them really. I'm kind of low on microclaptoning wire. I have lots of 46. But that is I still want to I want to do, I think Bones the Skater did one. These are on a 352. I would like to do a staple stagger fuse clapton with micro claptons. That would be cool. I would have to get the right wires, and it would take a lot of time to micro clapton. Like if everything was micro clapton, all the ribbons inside, the fuses, it would take a lot of time. You need some new micro claptons. I could probably throw them in your package, Stu. Those kind of micro claptons are easy. I wish I could do them now, but it's too late to be running that loud ass drill. So these are 27. $38 stainless steel. And 6 times 0.4 Ka1. Booyaka. Sweet. So I think that's it for tonight. I think I'm done. I think I'm effing done for tonight. Yeah. I think I'm effing done. I wish I had another. I'm surprised I don't have another set of them. Fraliens. What are these? Aliens. I don't really feel like making another decor. Do I have any 26 stainless steel decor? I do. How much though? That looks like enough. Wrapping a 28 gauge frame fralien and 29 gauge fralien is such a big difference. But I wonder if that's because of my decor. So I'm going to make one more set of fraliens real quick. I already have the decor, so it shouldn't take me too long. These are my other fraliens with the 28 gauge frames. So let me just write this down. So stainless steel, 28, 36, 8 times 0.4 fralien. This is me getting ready to let me show you. Let me show you something. Fucking blow your fucking mind. This is with packages already packaged too. Blow your fucking minds. You will wish. This has nothing to do with any kind of none of these coils are like the random coils that I was doing. None of these. These are all coils that are for the 50 like giveaways and stuff like that. And this is hardly even all of them too, now that I think about it. I'm pretty sure all these were done live. And that's what already having like 8 packages already done up. Oh no! God damn it. Well, I already built some stuff. Well, right now I'm going to build a set of fraliens again. Quick set of fraliens. It makes it hot. It might be, is it touching it? How many wraps is it? That should be fun. I mean, that's a pretty hot build. That's a pretty hot, but ohms not. If the ohms are at 1.5, that shouldn't be hot. That shouldn't be hot. I have 0.11 in here. 0.11 ohms, and I vape it all the time. No hot at all. Yeah, that's weird. Yeah, these are 5 wrap aliens, 326, 36, and they're 0.11. That's weird. This doesn't get hot at all. What do you have it on? I mean, are you rocking it series or anything? If you're rocking it in series, maybe. Ooh, I don't think I ever did this. Look at that. Ooh. Yeah, 0.11. 116. No, this won't get hot. It would take a long time for it. Do you like chain vape? I guess it gets a little warm. Not super hot, though. I'm kind of used to it, though. It shouldn't be a metal drip tip. I mean, maybe if you're using the other drip tip, it has metal in it, I think. Let's see. Are you using this drip tip? That drip tip, I think. This drip tip has metal in it. It has a metal fence in it. That's metal there. That honeycomb, that's metal. So if you're using that drip tip, whoa, it'll throw your batteries out of your mod, but you just put them back in, click down, and you vape it. 80. Cracks me up. 112. This is definitely hotter. Definitely hotter. Wow. This drip tip's way hotter than this one. If you're using this drip tip, I could see it, definitely. Yeah, that one's heating up pretty good. Fuck that one. I like this one anyway. The other one they give you that doesn't have metal in it. That one's for fancy days. This one's not. Okay. 0.3 stainless. I want 4 pieces at 16 inches or so. 18, something like that. Yeah, try the other tip because that one definitely gets hotter. I mean, it's way noticeable. I haven't had any problems with that rebirth, though. I'm very much so enjoying it. You put them coils right down to the airflow. Maybe do that, too. Drop them coils to the airflow so they cool off more. That may be helping. Like, I have it, like, right above the airflow. Like, damn near so close that if it was any closer, it would be touching. show you in a second, and the flavor is just way better when I do that. If the coils are up, the flavor is not as good as if they are way down, which is with most RDAs. If you keep it close to the airflow or right above the airflow, like I have them right on top of that airflow, right there. So when the air goes in, coffee at the shop's like $3. That's a pretty expensive shop, but boom, air goes up, hits them right in the fucking kisser. Boom. Oh, 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 oh. This Allen key signifies my air, and it goes, and then it goes. Right in my mouth. Pew, pew. Goes through both airflows. Pew, 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 pew. Just like that. I used to play G.I. Joes. I used to have the best sound effects ever. Like, they were fucking quite real. Sometimes my mom would bust in the room and she'd be like, "Was that a fucking gun going off?" I was like, "Nah, Mom, that's just me playing G.I. Joes." Pew, 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 pew. With the machine gun. Mom would break down the door. She'd be like, "What the fuck is going on up here? Sounds like there's a fucking war going on with ninjas." "No, I'm just playing G.I. Joes, Mom. I don't know what you're talking about." "Don't know what you're talking about." Nah, I don't need no donut. I'm watching my weight. Where is my mail set? Fungus Among Us. That's an awesome album. YouTube sound effects of 2018. Those used to be the days. They really did. Yeah, you won't be disappointed with the Rebirth. I don't know if anybody has a BTFC. That may be my favorite of the year for vaping wise. Maybe I'll get into that tomorrow. I'll try to write down a few things. But tomorrow morning, I'm going to do a coffee talk. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to go on my Instagram. Actually, I kind of want to test it before I leave here, I think, to make sure that it works that way. If not, I could just do the Zoom room. But Google does have Google Hangouts does have a screen share. And what I want to do is go on my Instagram, find my post, my post from January 1st or whatever my first post was of the year, and go through my Instagram from last year. I don't think I had that many posts, so it won't be, I didn't have as many posts as I usually do. So I don't think it'll be that. If it is that long, I'll just cut it off and do the rest later or something. I don't know how long it would take, but we'll just flip through, go to things that I may want to talk about. Just a year in review. That's what I'm going to call it, a year in review. And that's it. Yeah, my favorite vape of the year, RDA-wise, may be the BTFC. I have to look over all of them again because which Instagram will help me do that. I'll see what I received that year. Maybe I'll tell you what my favorite tank was. My favorite mod. My favorite juice that came out. My favorite. I don't know. I don't know. Favorite everything. My favorite day. I could show you maybe my favorite message. I can't do that on a computer. My favorite message probably went something like, fuck you, I'm reporting you to PayPal. That was probably my favorite one by far. Or the one after that when I said, I hope you're not talking to me. And then the one after that was like, no, I was talking to somebody else. I messaged the wrong person. That was probably my favorite one. Yeah, the one after that was my favorite one. Or the one like a week after when they said, fuck you again, I'm reporting you to PayPal. That was probably my favorite one too. There was a couple good ones. The can I get a sponsorship for me and my chick one's always good too. Those are good ones. The fuck am I going to sponsor you with? All right, I think I am all prepped up here. Maybe I'll dab some hot glue. He's stealing my art. But I could also go to, you could go to a thing, best of 2018. It might be just best of .com. I'm not sure. And you could get your best of Instagram posts for that year, and you could post it up, which I do every year. Lots of people do it every year. Actually, some people have already done it. I don't really like doing it until January 1st. But some people have already done it, I think. And Man, I probably shouldn't have did this because now I'm gonna have to freaking install and holes, but that's okay. Actually, let me do this real quick. I'll get a little charge on these bad manageras real quick. Oh no, those trace 1 amp charging. Okay, get this bad. I don't know what a pseudonym is. If a pseudonym is a fake name, no, because you don't spell my name like that. That's my real name. I think a pseudonym's a fake name, but my name isn't spelled like that. It's spelled with an E, and it's my real name. Yep. Yeah, my name's on fleek. I'm surprised people don't know what divine is. Yeah, divine's a word. Yeah, I got a couple messages that. Yeah, I'm surprised that I guess if you, I don't know if people go to Catholic school. If you go to Catholic school, you know what that word is. It's like it's basically godly. It's like divine is like if you had a divine intervention, you had an intervention from God. You had a divine intervention, a godly intervention. But that's Divine. It's a very Irish name, divine. There's movies, Waking Ned Divine. A security guard, Jim. You should patent that shit. Pseudonym. Yeah. Oh. God damn it. It's just with that name comes other things too. Like people automatically think you're cocky. I've had people tell me that. I had a security guard at rehab get into argument with me, and when I would argue back, the one time he was like, what did he say? He said, you know, with a name like Nick Devine, I knew you was a little asshole. He said, he made me pee in a cup. He said, you know what? You're getting a pop-up urine. I said, give me that pop-up urine, bitch. I'll fucking piss right in your fucking cup. I don't give a fuck. He thought I was basically doing drugs in rehab, was basically what he was getting at. That I wasn't supposed to be on in rehab. And actually, the whole argument was over, you know, in rehab, you have like a TV. You could watch like TV. And when we were there, this is one of the first times I was in rehab, actually. And I was actually trying to get clean. And, you know, I was doing good in there, but we had movies. The one time we watched Delirious, Eddie Murphy, Delirious. The other time we watched Blade 3. We were watching bootlegs and stuff. And some conversation came up about this security guard being a boxer. And a rapper. Now, it was just about being a boxer. He's like, yeah, I got tapes of it and everything, of me fighting and everything. We were like, bring it in, bring it in. So he brought in a thing of him just training. He wasn't even boxing anybody. He was just hitting mitts in a bag. But then on that same tape was him rapping out on the street with his boys, and they were smoking blunts and shit. And it just kind of pissed me off. It kind of made me feel uncomfortable. And what they were rapping about was crap. It was just fucking, it was horrible. It was just the worst. And then I think in the video, something happened, like people were selling drugs in the video. And I said something like, really, dude? Are you serious with this? And we got into an argument, and he said that I knew with a name like ndevine, you was a real wise ass. You get a pop-up urine. He said, give me that shit. And of course, it was a monitored urine, so it's all fucking awkward because he's got to stand there and watch me take it. I passed that one, though, so fuck him. Bet you he couldn't have passed it. Fucking bitch. You can't box for shit. You can't rap neither. What was his name? His name was like, I want to say TJ or TC. It was T something. They might have just called him T. It was T something. But actually, before I left, we were actually pretty cool. He was actually all right. I remember being cool with him when I left. Turn around and pissed in his face. Here's your piss, bitch. That would have been a cooler story. Sorry. I could have made that story way cooler. This 26 gauge is working way better. Fuck that 25 gauge. But what's funny is the only reason I remember that story is because of what he said about my name. It did really piss me off when he said that. I remember getting more mad when he said that than at any other part of that whole back and forth, because I felt like he thought I was being prejudiced at some of the stuff I said. And I felt that he was kind of being the same way, judging me just from a name. So I think that got me mad. That maybe he hears a name and you're already dead to rights to that name. But it was more I was kind of just speaking out of turn and just having a bad day. Never was much for authority. That's okay. I was judging him on his boxing and his rapping, so I think we're pretty even. If I was doing something wrong, it would have been worse. Like if I would have failed the drug test, that would have sucked. Because when you fail a drug test in rehab, that basically means that you're selling or buying drugs in rehab. And that's a big no-no. Which is something in Philly you have to deal with. And I always hated people that did that. Like, if you go to rehab and you sell drugs in rehab, you're a fucking scumbag. You're a real fucking piece of shit. There's like methadone clinics around here, and the one I would go to after I got out of rehab was just known for like they told me before I went there, like, be careful because they're going to know you're new and they're going to try to get you as soon as you walk in there. And they did, and it was no secret because the first day you go there, you go straight out of rehab and you got all your bags and shit. You got your suitcases, you got your bags, and you go to the methadone clinic with your suitcases. So they see you coming out the door, they see you with all your stuff. So they know, like, this is his first day here. And they come up to you and they go, I got them Zans out, I got them Jones, whatever. And I'm very good at putting up a defense mechanism. I'm very good. I don't give a fuck. I'll fucking tell somebody to get the fuck out of my fucking face. And that's basically what you have to do. Because if you don't, if you don't make them feel uncomfortable, they're going to keep doing it. And that's a real scumbag. When somebody's going somewhere to get help and you're trolling out front, trying to sell them drugs when they're obviously trying to get help and it's already hard enough, you're a fucking scumbag. And I don't respect people like that at all. Real player hater. Real player hater. Real player hater. What RDA? What's clean? What's I got? Actually, are these wrapped better than the other ones? They are. Let's do the other ones and put these in there. Where are they? Where is you? Stainless steel. 2936.3. Yeah, I'm going to vape these ones. And I'm going to put these in there. Those are the ones I just wrapped. 26 works so much better for the decor. You could just tell. These are the ones I just did. And these are the ones I did earlier that with the 25 decor makes it wrap differently. That's why decors and alien math are important. You see that one's wrapped pretty crappy. That one's all right, but the other one's bad. Bad. All right. Now I need an RDA. What do I got? What do I got? You know what? Nah, I want to do it in something else. Actually, vape. What do I want to vape? What is this? What is that, a gold? What's BTFC? I haven't vaped the BTFC in a while. There you are. Get over here. All right. Bibbity boppity boop. It's got the squonk pin. Damn it. Fucking hate squonk pin. What's in here? Well, these look promising. Oh, man, I just want a freaking RDA to build in. This one already has like a nice build in it. Wow, firing all good and all. Kind of don't want to fuck with this. Yeah, I don't want to fuck with this. This is fine. What else? I have this, but quite honestly, I probably won't vape it. What's in here? What is it? Oh. Okay. I haven't done this one in a while. I'm going to do the recoil, the first one. Recoil? What's it called? Not the recoil. What's the first one called? What is this called? What's the first recoil called? 6 a.m. Happy New Year, 6 a.m. The Rebel. The Rebel. Good job. Yes, the Rebel. Oh, no, it's the recoil. The recoil Rebel, right? The recoil and the recoil Rebel. This is the first one. The recoil. Yes. I wonder if either of the... Whoa. Nope. That's a small deck. No, these caps are thick. There's thickens. The recoil and the recoil Rebel. This is just the recoil. This is the first one. You could zoom whenever you feel like it. There you go. Zoom out, sure. Now, you kind of don't have to bend the leads for these. Yeah, you don't have to bend the leads. I throw it in there. Cut the middle lead. Flush or less than flush. Let's do it a little less than flush. Take the second coil. Get her in there. Now it's good to tighten down the middle first. on any kind of like 4-post where you should center it. Tighten down the coil. I take my thumbnail to the end here and center it like that. It's going to kind of bend the other lead over a bit. Yeah, that coil's pretty fucked up. Same thing, put this in. I already cut the center post one. Bring it out. Tighten down the middle. Thumbnail on the edge here. Push it center. It'll bend that other lead over a bit. And now my coils are centered for the most part. I didn't say they were pretty. The rest I can fix with heat. All right. So let's see what they start out at. They're going to start out lower than what they're going to be at the end. Yeah, what are the lottery numbers? New load. All right, so it's starting out at a 0.9. Come on. 0.9 is the start. Let's put it down to 14 watts. Pulsing, 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 pure, pulsing, 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 pulsing. Nah, 0.12 after you fire them. I'm telling you. They're going to come out to a 0.1, and then they're going to go up as you fire them. Pulsing, pulsing, pulsing. Whoa, what the fudge? How did it go up to 112 watts? The fudge? It's fudging crazy. How the fuck did that happen? That is not how I run my business here. 112 watts while pulsing. What the fuck? Well, as I pulsed, it did go up to 0.11. Holy but Jesus. But that'll probably go back down. Now let's put these watts back down a little bit because that was ridiculous. I'll do 31 watts. That was interesting. First pulse at 0.1 on the dot. Pulsing, 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 pulsing. Pulsing, pulsing. It's not pulsing, it's pulsing. 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 Pulsing, 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 pulsing. Now it's saying 0.13 right now, just so you know. When I heat it up, 0.13. I'm going to show you something. Let's put it up to... I just want to make sure that it's firing evenly. Everything's pulsed. So let's just see how it fires right now, and then we'll let them cool down. Cool. All right, that's good. And tighten, and we're going to let these cool down for a sec. They are really reading up there right now, though. They're like 0.14 now. So they really get up there once they heat up a couple pulses, which is more than I thought they would do. But what's important is that this is what's important with these for me. If you have a mod that, which no mods really do this anymore, but some people have like a Relo, an RX 200. It won't go down below 0.1 ohms. It won't even fire them. So it's important that these read at the lowest 0.10. Importante. Black cat, white face. All your smock mods do that. Couple or poses. Couple poses or poses. You really like that build deck? Lots fire at 0.09, but some don't. My Relo doesn't fire down that low. I have like an early one. It's not New Year yet. Don't you do that to me. You're trying to make me older than I am, damn it. No, Happy New Year, German. What the fuck did I say? What the fuck did I say? I told you. I did it a couple times. So who just bet money? Who just bet me all money? I think a couple people did. You want the specs or don't you? Now let's pulse it again. Again. See that? After a couple, it heats up a little bit and it goes up. But the important thing is that it never goes below 0.1. Now, I'm not saying if you did these same exact specs with different wire that you're going to get the same thing, but when I do these, that's what I get. Now, I would guarantee that if you did it with 30 gauge frames instead, you will get 0.1. Yeah, where's Cameron at now? He owes me money. You owe me coil money. You owe me coil money, buddy. Wait, 1.3. All right. So we'll do this. I just want to show that it goes up and down all the time. 0.13 is what they're at now. I think you could see that, right? Hold on. You see it? .13. Fire them. 0.12 right now. Probably 0.14 now. They just fluctuate stainless steel. But now we'll rest them. I'm going to write the specs in the post. I'll put them in the description too, but these were the specs. Well, the ohm balancing is fine as long as stainless just vapes better, in my opinion. I don't care about the ohm balancing as long as that first. This is really the only time it matters is on a regulated that doesn't read below 0.1. That's why this video is so awesome. Because if you like stainless steel and fraliens, like I do, and you got a mod that doesn't vape below 0.1, I'm hooking you up. No help to Cameron. All right, let's pulse it again. Cool down. Ready? Look at that. 0.1 on the money. Pulse it again. Pulse it. It goes up 1. It'll probably go up 1 again. It's like every 2 pulses, it goes up 1. 3. The coils are glowing. 0.14. Let's see if it goes any higher. I don't think it does. Yeah, it won't go higher than that. Now, when stainless steel is amazing, when you have cotton and wick in there, it probably won't go up as high. It'll probably stay at 0.12, maybe 0.13. I doubt it'll hit that 0.14. But look at them fraliens. Little fraliens fit in a lot of things. Look at them glowing real quick. Boom. So everybody, thanks for watching. That's 3 hours in the books. tomorrow morning I will be live. We'll go over just a year in review, a little coffee talk. It's an ear-regulated mod. Yeah, stainless steel is a more crisp flavor. Like you don't get any kind of metal. I don't get metal with nichrome anyway, honestly. But with stainless, it's just more. It just tastes more clean. It's just weird. I don't taste metal with nichrome. I quite like nichrome 80. But if I have the same coil here, nichrome 80, same coil here, stainless, I'm getting a lot better flavor off the stainless. But some people don't feel that way. Most people do, though. I'll be on early. 10-ish, maybe like 10 a.m. So about 10 hours from now. It may be hard for me to get an hour thing on, but I'll try. Because usually when I do them coffee talks, it's like really I get out of bed, chill for a little bit, go get a coffee, and come on. Yeah, don't only vape stainless steel. That's all I vape now, too. I vape N90 sometimes. But everybody, thanks for watching. Peace out. So around dinner time, yeah. So next year I'll see you. I'll see you next year. But peace out. I'll leave you with a song. Which song shall we do? Let's do we'll do Hungry Eyes. Let's do that. This is by Adam Pilarczyk. So is one of the songs earlier. Adam Pilarczyk, check him out. He did this song and it's awesome. He does like remakes of songs that I'm able to use on here for Golf Tea Show. Check out Golf Tea. Check out Black Cat White Face. Check out Fresh 03. Check out Life of Vapes. Check out Adore eLiquid at adoreeliquid.com. Pick up some tasty juice. Use code USEGUYS for 10% off. YOUZGUYZ. Use guys 10% off at the checkout. Jesse Stand Up 3D. Check him out for some stands. Stop living like a vape slob. Get your shit together. Anybody else I miss? Or Gizzard Stew's channel, Spork Life. Check everybody out on Instagram. Check out Kim Dixon and her team. Kim and the Sunshine Builders, or KD and the Sunshine Builders. Check out the Resistance crew and all the guys on it. And have a nice night. But most of all, have a nice night.